don't. I think we are live already. Okay. Just hold on. I want to see if the screen can be shared equally so people can get to see me and see you at the same time. They're saying, but mine is a bit. I don't know how to call it. Like the screen, I need the screen to be a bit bigger. Just hold on. Let me see. Okay. 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 Mr. Divine Gifts, you're welcome. Okay, good afternoon. From here it's actually evening. Okay, first of all, I would want to introduce you to my subscribers, since your face is new to my channel. And okay, here we have Divine Gift. Divine Gift is the CEO and founder of Divinegifttravelacademy. Yeah, so he's an expert when it comes to Duolingo, and I thought he's in the best position to share more light on how this Duolingo is about the examination, how the guidelines, the tips that would help you pass this examination. When you make payment with your cards and probably you get declined, what you should do, the step-by-step process, how much it costs, and what else again, like what you should, how you should prepare for the, how you should, exactly. So this video would expose you to a lot of things about Duolingo and why you should not be scared to write it, because after this video, your confidence in writing Duolingo will be very, very, very high. Yeah, so Finland is actually, I don't know why Finland Vocational School is so insisting that everyone must write the Duolingo text examination? We are going to find out that because we are actually an English-speaking country, so some countries should be exempted from this Duolingo examination because we were taught in English. Am I right? Divine game. We were taught in English. We were taught like our medias are in English. Everything basically we do in English language. So even a baby of 2 years old in Nigeria can hear English language. Not to talk about, can speak. So not to talk about us that we are matured and you still think we can't speak English. So why? Like for, okay. Let me tell you, let me tell you something. First of all, Finnish, or will I say Finland, is a country that English is not is official language. So if there would be, yeah, if there will be any country that should be bent on, I need you to know how to speak English, it should be the Canadas or the UK or the New Zealands, because these people are they are the native speakers. So eh, that's the schools. So I don't think they are in the right position to know the people that can't speak English. And besides, communication is the ability to understand. And if I can understand you and you can understand me, it makes us like we can actually speak the language. But in a case where, yeah, that is, it test is more like, okay, okay. Um, pretty. Okay. So I heard. In the comment section, people are complaining they can't hear. I don't know why. Why they can't hear us. I don't know why. I think is. So I heard. I think they can't hear you. In the comment section, people are complaining they can't hear. I don't know why. I can hear you. They can't hear us. I don't know why. I can hear you. I don't know. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Let me see if. I think it's. Just hold on, just a minute.
Alright.
Just hold on, just a minute. Can you say something? Let me see if they can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you perfectly well.
Yeah, can you, I can hear you too.
Okay, can you drop a text in the group and see if there's anyone that can hear me? Ask the question if they can.
If you can hear, can you just say something?
Let them
If,
raise a hand.
if you can hear, can you say something? Can you just comment, please, if you can hear us? Mr. Gift's mic isn't audible. Can you hear us now? Your mic, I'm hearing it, but I can hear you very well here.
You can hear me very well, so I don't know why they are not hearing me. If you can hear me, they should be able to hear me as well.
But they said like the microphone is not audible. Let me check myself. Let me see. I can hear you. Like I believe they should be able to hear you. Can you hear? Okay, we can hear him now. Okay, thank you. Okay, people are joining. Yes. They say they can hear you now. I think that's a lot
So that's perfect
better.
now, right?
Yeah. So as we are waiting for other people to join, you were saying something about a child being able to pass Duolingo test examination easily.
Even a primary school child can pass the Duolingo test. You understand? Now,
Is
those
that how
projects,
easy it is? Because some people are scared because
it's simple.
you can't pay
You want
that
to-
amount of money in
I share my
dollars.
screen for you. Okay, if you want, let me share my screen and I open my account for you. I have extra accounts that I use to practice. We take a free practice test, so you see for yourself what the questions looks like and how to answer it.
Okay. I think we are going to go to that. We are going to go to that part. Well, we can hear you, Mr. Samson, but we can't hear the guest very well. Oh, this is. Is it because I'm using a microphone?
No, it shouldn't be that now.
Is it because I'm using a microphone and like the difference is so clear?
I use mic as well. Wait, let me see if they can hear me now. So, ask, can they hear me now?
What did you do?
Just ask. Let's
Okay, please let us know if you can hear him now. Please let us know.
Can you guys hear me?
Just say something. Just introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Okay, hello guys, good afternoon everyone. And from his own end, he says evening over there. Good evening, Mr. Simon.
Samson.
So my name is Mr. Samson, sorry. My name is Divine Gift and I'm known as Divinegifttravelacademy.
Be audible. Be audible.
I'm the founder of that academy itself, Divinegifttravelacademy. We are live on YouTube. I also have my Instagram and my Facebook page. So today I'll be here with our host and we are going to be discussing more about Duolingo English test. I've come to realize or I've come to notice that a lot of people have issues when it comes to writing this test. That's number one. They have issues when it comes to making payments for Duolingo as well. And they also have issues when it comes to practicing before exam. That is where a lot of people get it wrong, whereby they don't practice before exam, because Duolingo on their websites, they give you the chance to practice first before going in for the main exam. Most people just make payments and rush to go and do the exam. No, it's not done that way. How will you rush to do an exam whereby you don't practice? Why some people will ask me, does Duolingo have past questions? No, Duolingo is not like IELTS. They are past questions, they are That's the Duolingo past question. Whatever question you're looking for, go to the website, sign up, click on free practice test. Make sure you do the test over and over again. Each test you do, they will show you your score. So I always tell people, try as much as possible to aim something like 100 and above.
Wow.
It gives you a better chance to stand out from every other people. Fine, Rivera, Vamia, most of the vocational schools, their points are 85 points for Duolingo. But if you can try to beat yourself at least 100, you stand a better chance of, getting the admission.
Are you trying to say that like people can get 100 like because some people have met me and like the mark is too high?
No, that is 5 points that the school is giving you is the cheapest. It's low. I will tell you, it's low. It's totally low. If you're using an IELTS, you know how hard you're going to read for you to have a very good score. So Duolingo is still cheap, it's low.
Okay.
So
Okay, go ahead.
I endeavor people to at least try as much as possible to pass that 85. Duolingo now is competition. Let me just tell you the truth and let me be frank. Duolingo now is all about competition.
Wow.
You understand? I have lots of friends, I have lots of people that did this test. A lot of them scored 150, 140, 110, 120.
Are you serious? That's how easy it is.
So you can only achieve that when your mind is down. Because most people, when they hear Duolingo, their mind goes up. They think it's one difficult exam. Like no. It's not a difficult exam. It's only when your mind is calm and settled, you can be able to tackle Duolingo one-on-one.
Okay, if I should hear you correctly, you said Duolingo is not like IELTS that has past question. Can you share more light on it?
Now, what I mean by that is Duolingo doesn't have physical past questions, like books that people can read ahead of the exam.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know much about IELTS. I know very well about Duolingo, but from the little I know about IELTS, Duolingo is totally different from it. Now, if you want to practice for Duolingo, like I said before, you go to the website. The app is different from the website. Please, guys, let us take this note.
The app
Duolingo app
is different from the website.
You cannot do the exam
on the app.
Yes,
okay.
You cannot. The app is a learning center whereby you learn different languages.
People mistake it.
People mistake it a lot. But once you're able to sign up on the app, the same account you used to sign up on the app, you can use it to log in on the website. So now, here is the difference. Once you log in into the website, it gives you an interface of a different thing from what you're seeing in the app. It will tell you, buy now. Then once you scroll down, you will see take a free practice test. Now, if you click on buy now, that is you're ready to make payment for the exam. But if you're not ready to make payment for the exam, once you scroll down, you click on take a free practice test, then it will tell you, are you ready for your test? That the test is free, you're not paying. It's just for you to practice, for you to test your ability, get familiar with the questions. So each test you do, they show you your score. And Duolingo, I think Duolingo now is over 160.
Over 160, like the general score, like the highest.
General score over 160, the highest.
And you said someone was scoring 140.
Someone scored 140 as at last. See, people are still doing well on Duolingo test. So Duolingo is when you study with the free practice test, you're good to go for the exam. Trust me.
Okay.
I tell people, even if you want to do the free test, do it like 2 to 3 times. And that 2 to 3 times, make sure that you get a higher score.
The test.
You do it the first time, you do it the second time. By the time you're doing it the third time, you're familiar with the questions already. Not just being familiar with the questions, you're being familiar on how to answer it. Because there's one trick with Duolingo. If Duolingo gives you a question, each question they give you half time limit. You understand?
Okay.
Each question they give you half time limit. Now, if peradventure you're given a question for 30 seconds and you don't answer that question before the end of that 30 seconds and the 30 seconds elapses, you don't have any particular score for that question, but that is what people don't know. It will take you off that page and bring a new question for you to answer, a new question with another time settings. So that previous question that you could not answer before the time elapses, you don't have any score for that. It's zero.
Wow. Is this how it is when you're doing the practice at the same, like, does it happen in the practice also?
It happens in the practice. They time you. Why they do this is for you to know yourself, to be conscious. Okay, let me use the word conscious of your time. You understand? Because if they don't time you during the free practice test, your mind will be so rest assured that there is no timing in the exam.
Okay.
So they are doing this for you to prepare your mindset to that. Ogao, sir, ma, this particular question is for 30 seconds.
Okay.
This one is for so time. So as you're thinking of the answer, you're looking at your time as well. You
Okay.
understand it?
Yeah, very well.
So that you don't miss it out.
Okay. This practice, because some people would be like, this practice we are doing, is it the same similar question that will come out in the main exam, the main tests?
The same, let's say out of 100%, you get 70% of that question.
Wow.
30% is different.
Wow. This makes it very easy then. Very, very easy.
Sure.
So once a person probably do it like 2-3 times, the chances of him passing it will be very, very high.
Yes, very, very high. True.
Okay. Once a person writes write the test, are you there? Once a person write the test, there's a place where you be like select your school. Is it that one school for one a school for one test? When you want to apply for another vocational school, you have to write another test again? Or is it just one certificate for everything?
Actually, in that situation, on the website, they will tell you, like, Rivera will tell you, select Rivera when writing your Duolingo test.
Okay.
You understand? But most people find it difficult to find the school name when it comes to selecting it on the website.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is, or what I advise people to do is, after you're done with your test, because the results takes 2 days to come out.
Okay.
If you do your test today, being it's Wednesday, your result should be out by Friday.
Okay. 2 days. Okay.
It takes 2 days. So once your result is out, for those who don't know how to save it as a PDF format, I can help you log in to your Duolingo account, save it as a PDF format, send it to you. Then when applying on Rivera website, you can now upload it there.
So can the person use such certificate to probably VMIA vocational school?
Can the person do what?
Use the same certificates gotten from the Duolingo to apply for another vocational school, like VMIA?
Sure, you can. You don't need to write another one. You can use the same certificate.
Okay, because questions are coming in. I'm just asking you possible questions that people would try to pay. Okay, someone is online and asking, I tried to pay with my Naira card, but it was declined. How can we go about it to successfully make the payment as the time is short?
Now, one thing we all need to know is you cannot pay for Duolingo with your Naira card.
You cannot pay Duolingo. Mamadou, are you listening? You cannot pay Duolingo with your Naira card.
Yes, you cannot make payments for Duolingo with Naira card. Reason being because I'll use myself as an example. I pay for Duolingo Test for a lot of people. Ever since I started, since last year, I did my own test August last year when Bamia opened that application for last year's section. So you cannot use Naira card to pay. No matter the bank in Nigeria, as long as it's Naira, Sama, it's not going to work. If you keep on trying it, they will decline your card. Duolingo is only being paid through dollars. You pay for Duolingo in dollar, not Naira.
For me, I advise if you have someone abroad, you can tell the person to help you make the payment. You fund the person in Naira. Then if you don't have someone abroad, then probably you're confused and you're trying every other way. You can probably now reach out to us and we can possibly help you to make the payments. Yeah, I think Mr. Gift, you actually make the payment, right? You're a
Yeah,
professional
I
in
make
that. So you can just reach out on the comment section. Then I'll connect with you to Mr. Gift who will help you make the payment. But if it's something, we encourage you to do it yourself. Okay, except you choose. You've tried every other means and it's not working. You
it's not
can
working.
also probably
You
use
can
some
also
foreign applications too. Yeah, some applications that you can register with them and get some virtual cards and do it.
virtual card, yes. Some apps like Gray or cheaper card,
Great, cheaper,
or Gray.
yeah.
So those two are more
But I'm
like
very sure some people are so scared of these fintech companies.
they are
Putting
scared because when you're signing up on applications like this, you need your bank details
you
to be there,
get.
so all your credentials. So
I think
people get scared.
cheaper is safe. Cheaper is safe. You can use cheaper or grey. Then if you're still finding it complicated, then definitely Mr. Gift is here. You can reach out to me and I'll talk about that on the group on the chat, so you can make the payment for you. Okay, someone is asking,
So also,
can you tell us about the structure of the test? For example, the IELTS has speaking, listening, writing, and reading section. Is it like this on Duolingo? Okay, to make you understand better, he's asking, can you tell us about the structure of the test? For example, IELTS has different parts, sessions, the listening part, the writing part, and the reading part. Does Duolingo have this kind of structure, or is it just you just answer the question straight up?
yes, Duolingo has the same structure too.
Mm.
They have the listening, the writing, the hearing, and the sound pronunciation. 4 sections.
4 sections. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr.
And
Gift.
one more thing, I forgot to say something. Sorry for cutting you short. When we're talking about payment for Duolingo, we pay in dollars, yes. But one thing I want everyone to understand is when you're paying in dollar, for instance, if you're using a Gray app, their visual card to pay for your Duolingo test. Now, on the website, I think currently now Duolingo is either 31,600 or 32,000 naira.
Are you listening? 31,600 naira.
600 or
Okay.
32, let's say max 32K.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know you're converting into a foreign currency, which is dollar.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect, that's where most people get it wrong. Because they see 32,000 naira there. When I come to a game, I'm telling you, what is 32,000 naira? Why are you telling me 40? Now, the reason why I charge up to that is because I have to convert that money into dollars. You understand? And you know all these virtual banks with their virtual card have
Their rate,
they're not like the Naira, they're not like the Nigerian official rates that we have. They
No.
have their own rates.
Me
So
where
if
they
you're
abroad, I
converting
they
from
see
Naira
them.
to dollar, it's on the high side. On Gray app now, the Duolingo is $20 points 52 cents. So and they also have their own rates. So that is where people mistake it. I tell people I use a different bank. So if your bank rate is different, the price will be different. It differs. You understand? So please, you guys should have this idea that when you're going through someone to help you pay,
Or even if they are doing it themselves, for themselves, let them not
even
think
if you're
like
paying
they feel
yourself,
cheated.
you can't pay that 32,000 naira. It's not possible. For instance, if you're creating a new account on cheaper or Gray, after creating the account, you have to pay $5 to create a virtual card.
Because they will
So
now
why
start
for
feeling
how much
like
is it in naira? You've not paid for the Duolingo yet, though. You've not paid for the Duolingo yet. How much is it in naira? So now, if you now want to pay for the Duolingo, is it now that 32K you want to fund? It can't go. It can't work. So your budget should be like above that amount. You understand?
they really need to know this, because even at some point when they want to do it themselves, they'll feel like they didn't do it well and their money went for vanishing.
Went from vanity like that. Yeah, that's where most people get it wrong as well. So we are
Okay.
about to ask another question.
Yeah, I need you to tell us the step by step on how to write this Duolingo. If there will be a need to share your screen, fine. If it's something you can explain, fine. Whichever way
Let
you
me see if I
can.
can share the screen for better better explanation, let me see if I can share my screen and log into one of my Duolingo accounts. Okay, just give me a few minutes.
Okay, Ibrahim from Sierra Leone is here. He's asking, he has the same issue. I tried to do the same payment with my ATM card and was rejected from Sierra Leone.
From Sierra Leone. What country? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, your screen is displaying.
You're seeing the screen perfectly well, right? Okay, so let me just go straight here. Duolingo.
So, Mr. Ibrahim, just keep doing. Well, I'm talking to Mr. Ibrahim. Mr. Ibrahim,
Okay.
if you've heard what Mr. Gift said, he said you can't pay for Duolingo without using a dollar ATM card. So we advise you, Mr. Ibrahim, that you should try and get a virtual dollar ATM card to make this payment, especially you that you're calling from Sierra Leone. So you need a virtual. There are so many fintech companies that can help you with that. Except it's a problem, then you can now reach us. But we encourage you to do it yourself because my channel is always encouraging people to do things themselves. We are only here for the lazy people, the ones that are finding it very difficult to do. So use a virtual card. It's going to help you register for the virtual card and make the payment, and it is going to work. If you have any other question, please bring in your questions. Bring in your questions. This is where we answer all questions pertaining to Duolingo that you've been asking. Bring your question in. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you guys see my screen now?
No, just okay. Yeah, we are seeing your screen. You're on Google. We are seeing a window screen. Just go to your normal tab. We can see
this now?
Yes. We are on this now.
Okay. So now this is, if you look at here, overall score is 120. This is someone that had 120 overall.
Okay, 120. Wow.
So that is why I tell you, Duolingo has to do with the mindset. If your mind is calm, you will pass these steps. It's as easy as anything.
So if your mind is off, you.
If your mind is off, you cannot pass it because there will be tension. There will be tension, and Duolingo has a lot of requirements. That's a lot of procedures in which you dare not bypass. We are still coming to
Okay.
We are still coming there. So now, this is the buy again. Like this person has done his or her test, so if she wants to do it again, she can buy again. You understand? By making payments from here. Now we scroll down, and you see practice free. Now let's click on this practice free. Let's see what the questions is going to look like.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, we should practice, right?
yes.
We should.
I just want to practice so we all can, have a look at it and see what it looks like.
Okay. I want to learn. Let's see.
It says this section will have 15 to 18 questions for each question. You will see a word on the screen. You will have 5 seconds to decide if the word is real English or not. Can you see 5 seconds? Now, this is the first question.
Wow, 5 seconds.
This is a real English word. Intimidate.
Paul is real.
This particular question have timing. You understand it? Each of them
Rebuild.
have timing. Now,
Yes.
this is just the first question that is giving me a lot of questions. Is this a real English
Lawsuit.
word? These are the real
Yeah,
English words
correct.
that are coming out and going off. So you just have to pick your answer for each one. Each one have 5 seconds. And at the end of 5 seconds, it's off. You get it?
Wow. So 5 seconds, if you don't answer it, you've missed that question. Like it's not going to be recorded at all.
You say what?
Once you don't answer it in 5 seconds, that question is gone. You won't
It's gone. You
have a
don't
record
to
for
that
it.
question. It's gone. It's totally gone. You don't really have any
Wow, this is why the practice is good. Just imagine someone that does not practice. The person just come into this.
You just have to practice first before you go in for the exam, because you never can tell what you will meet. You never can tell what the exam will look like. You get it? So there is 1,001 reason for you to practice before doing your Duolingo exam. Trust me, if you want to pass, Duolingo is very, very simple. It's very, very simple. So this is what the practice question looks like. This one is just number one. They've not given you what the second question will look like. They will still give you sound pronunciation words. A lot of them are coming forth.
Someone is asking, Ishioma Ogbaji. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. I'm very sorry. Can one payment give one the chance to write twice if they failed the first time? I don't know.
It can only give you chances to write 3 times. Now, here is the reason why they will give you 3 chances to write your Duolingo test. If you made a payment the first time and perhaps you have a network issue, maybe your network was disconnected and the app will totally log you out. The Duolingo app will totally log you out from the laptop, telling you to try again. So that try again, they've given you have out of 3, you have 2 chances left. So if you use the second chance and maybe something else still happens again, you have 1 more chance. So if that 1 more chance is not being used well, your 3 chances has been elapsed. So therefore you have to make payment again before you can continue the exam.
This is serious. But it's quite amazing, like makes sense. Like you can actually fail and rewrite. You don't have to pay again. You fail and rewrite.
You can. The only way you cannot rewrite is if you've done your test successfully and the result comes out well and you didn't meet up with the cutoff mark or the 85 points, then you have to make payments. At least this one, they know that you finished the exam. It's not as if you were interrupted by anything. And one thing that people don't know is when you're doing this Duolingo test, it's just like the way you and I, we are live on YouTube. We are seeing everything. As long as you're using a laptop that has a front camera, they are seeing you live. So we are still coming to that aspect.
Okay.
How we need to do it.
Okay, maybe keep your question coming while he's still explaining, and once he's done explaining, I can now answer your questions, everyone. So, Mr. Gift, just continue with your explanation. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, now, this is another question. It says complete the sentence with the correct word. You know, I told you they will give us something like filling the gap or something like that.
Okay.
Now, it says on the maps, and this dash that you're seeing here, we have 4 boxes. 2 are filled in with answers, IN. So you have to read this question very well. This whole question, you have to read it. This is where the main English comes in. This is to study English for secondary school. Because this one
hard though.
You need to crack your brain for you to look for these missing words. Because it has to be correct before you can earn any score for this.
Me, I know Sabi speak English. Oh, English is not my calling.
No, I'm speak English. That to write and down inside paper. If you speak, I know Sabi write and what will be the essence of it.
Hence, I can speak and people can hear me. I don't think I have a problem, man. If we both hear me over here, Duolingo no agree hear me. Now their problem. Okay, we're listening, sir.
Okay. So this is basically what the question. I think this is just the second question they are giving us.
So they have like
each question
17 seconds.
have a time limit. Each question have a time limit. So this is what their questions look like. I wish I can next it so that we all can see what the whole question looks like, but it's not possible until we get to answer each and every one of them, and it will take a long time. Okay, now this is another question. Now it says mixed language skill. So let's see what this mixed language skill is all about. This is the third question. Click on continue.
Okay, this is the oral.
Yeah, this is the oral. So it's already said the word. It said there is a restaurant in the hotel. So the only thing you need to do is for you to type the answer.
How did you know it? Okay, you press on the button.
Yeah.
There's a rest. You press on the microphone button and it's going to speak.
Yes. Once you press it, it will speak.
Okay, you write exactly what you didn't spell the restaurant well. And that's where a lot of people find like a problem when you don't spell it well. Do you know what you just did could disqualify
You are
you?
not correct. You have issues there as well.
What you
So you
just
have to
what
make
what
sure
you
you
just
check whatever you're typing.
what you just did, the prediction. One person was how will I put it? The woman, they penalized her all because of prediction, and her money was
Yes,
like gone.
I did this because it's a free practice test. When you're doing the main exam, please, if your laptop has auto correction spelling, disable it.
Please,
Please.
auto correction spelling, take it off. Your money will go for vanishing.
This
This
is
woman
because
appealed.
it's a free practice test that we are doing live. If you're doing your exam and you know your laptop is auto spelling correction, disable the settings. Else you'll be penalized. Disable it, please. We are begging you. So you don't
Disable.
have to fail that particular exam and make payment again because of one single mistake.
It's a serious case. Like even if you are going to appeal, there's nothing they can do about it. They
There's
would.
no need of you appealing. That is where people get it wrong. If you are appealing in Duolingo, you're wasting your time, sir.
Ooh.
Because they won't get, even if they are getting response back to you, you're still going to make another payment. You're still going to make another payment for another exam. There's nothing they can do. That is just it.
So please.
About the situation. Good exam score or one thing or the other, but it didn't work out. You just have to, you know. So this is another question. They're giving us another question. It says type the missing letters to complete the text below. Now here another case deal. For those of us who know sabi how to complete the text below, please, if possible, you need to make use of your dictionary while doing this free practice test.
Front
Because
of camera. Okay,
definitely
test.
questions
Okay.
like this will come out in the exam. Definitely questions like this will come out in the exam. So you can see that most of the things here, their brackets are empty. So we are the one that is going to do most of the work by filling in correct answers in each of these brackets. And it takes what we call thinking, deep thinking, for us to get these words correctly. Because it's not as if they are giving us option. There is no option here. You have to think from your head, the deeper part of your head. So I always urge people, please do free practice tests. Do it first time, second, if possible 10 times. You're not paying for it. Take your time and do that free practice test. Because you see the exam, Duolingo is funny. When you're doing Duolingo exam, you dare not look left, right, back, front. Your eye has to be on the front camera of your laptop. Because whatever movement you make, they will keep quiet. But once it's time, after that 2 days that they will send your results, they will tell you your result is incertified. And they will write the reason why it is incertified. They will tell you you turned your head left.
And
See how you go. Now they are doing why it's rich. They will tell you plain. Someone was there with you.
and if
You think they
you
are not seeing you, but obviously they are seeing you because you're using a laptop that has a webcam and the camera is on, so they are seeing you.
And
If
if-
someone is behind
and-
you, they will tell
and-
you someone was behind you.
and if you
someone
appeal-
passed, they will tell you someone walked by behind you. So you just need to be alone, focused, and make sure your attention is not diverted to anywhere else, no matter what it is.
and if you appeal, you're wasting your time, right?
Yeah, you're wasting your time, basically. I'll tell you the truth. Because there's nothing they will do about it. There is nothing.
Okay. Are we done with this section, or do you still want to explain further? Is there
If they
anything?
have questions, you can ask. If they have
Okay, let me check if there's. Let me check the chat if there's any question. Okay. Ishama again is asking me again. Oh, please. How or where can I get it to practice? Is it before payment or after payment?
you can practice before payment.
Before payment
And even after payment,
and even after
you can
payment.
still take a free practice test. So all you just need to do is sign up on your Duolingo website, log in. Once you're done logging in, you will see what it's. I think we did the login together now. Let me go back. Let me go back and log out so we can get it clear.
Okay, once you
Sorry
ask
about
this, and
this.
someone is asking another question, but just finish up with this.
Let me finish this one first. Let me cut this off. So let me, okay, now this is, I've logged in into this account again. So once you log in, you will see buy now, and you will see take a practice test. Then you come over here to click free, practice free. So you see here, it is written here, practice as much as you want. Thank God it is written here because I've been saying it. You can take this practice test more than 10 times just to test your ability and make sure that, okay, you're good to go for this exam.
Ishom,
Because
Ish,
Nigeria has now some
Ishoma,
in which I'm and fail.
Ishoma,
So this is,
you can practice it from now to the end of this year, so that by 2025 you will be ready.
sure.
Anything that will make you not to fail, my dear, just do it.
Just do it, please, do it. You can practice as much as possible just to get that confidence within yourself that you're good to go for this exam.
Okay, someone is asking, how can you top up your account on Gray?
On Gray. Now, once you open a Gray account,
You can stop sharing. You can stop sharing if you're not sharing, so they can see your face.
Let me log in into one of my Gray accounts and
Okay.
let's see what it will look like. So once you have an account with Gray and you log in, you have automatically you have access to, formerly it was 5 accounts, but now you have access to 6 accounts, which is your Nigerian account. They will give you a Nigerian account, number 1. They give you GP, a bank.
Are you there? Nigeria and its network problem. Okay, I believe Ishoma, your questions has been answered. If it has been answered clearly, just kindly still comment and let's see. If you have more question, you can still bring it up. Ibrahim, seeing your question. Thank you for your information. I want to know how long Duolingo qualification lasts, like IELTS. Okay. When he's back, I think he's having problem with his network. Once he's back, he's going to answer that. How long it lasts? Okay. Please, can this exam be written with Android phone or it must? It would be with laptop. Okay. Once he comes, he's going to answer. But I think Duolingo is 6 months. I think so. But he's going to answer and we'll be sure. Then, if you can write it with your phone, I doubt you can write it with your phone. The reason why you cannot write it with your phone is because your webcam needs to be stable and be on while you do the tests. They take it so seriously. If you turn your neck while you're writing the tests, there's high chances that you are going to be penalized and you might, at the end of the day, make another payment and you won't get to see your results. So I would strongly advise you to not to use your phone, please, so that your this thing will not go for vanishing. Don't use your phone, use a laptop and be alone in the room. Do your test as much as, like your practice as much as possible, as Mr. Gift said. Do your tests a lot of times, and similar questions are possible to come out in the real exam. So I think if I answer your question, just tell me, let me know if I was very clear. I don't know what is holding him from coming. I think he's having issue with his network. But please, just hold on while I try to reach him. So another thing is like once you practice a lot of that, okay, I think we have him again. Can you hear me, Mr. Gift? Are you here?
Yeah, sorry about that. I think the laptop had network issues, so I had to use my phone to come back.
Okay. So someone was asking, though I had to respond, but I still need you to solidify it. Let them hear from you. Someone asked, "Are you there? Can you hear me?"
I can hear you.
You have to be very audible, Mr. Gift, so that people online can hear you so well.
I can
So
hear you.
it was someone asked, "What's like the duration of Duolingo tests? What's like the limit, like the for it to expire?"
The results last for 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. I thought it was 6 months.
No, 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 no. It's for 2 years.
I think Rivera only collect results that is like 6 months.
Really.
Yeah.
The only that I know about is that 2 years, that just last for 2 years.
Okay. Then, do you advise someone to write the Duolingo exam with his or her phone instead of a laptop? Someone is asking.
You can only do, you can only do the pre-practice test with your phone. But once it's time for you to do the exam, you must use the laptop. It's compulsory. Even there, on the website, there, they tell you need the laptop, not the phone.
Your voice is low. People are complaining your voice
I
is
said
low.
you can only do the pre-practice test with your phone.
Okay,
Once it comes to you doing
you can do your feet practice tests with your phone.
the phone, but
But
once it's time for the exam, the laptop.
okay, once it's time for your exam, you have to use your laptop. But your practice, you can use your phone. So, you were before you left. I think you were trying to talk about setting up your Gray account. So I think Momodu still wants to understand how can you top up your account. So, how can you top up your account?
Now, like I said, Gray gives you like 6 different bank accounts. Naira is among them. They give
Come,
you
come
Naira,
closer to
USD,
your phone, please.
pound. I said, Gray gives you like 6 different bank accounts. You understand? So Naira is number one. They give you Naira, Euro, Pounds, USD, and Ghana cedis as well. So for you to top up your Naira account, once you've signed up successfully and you've done your KYC, know your customer, and it has been approved by Gray because they will send you an email if your KYC has been approved. Then you log in. The first thing you will see is your Naira account. Once you click on that Naira logo, you will see something like home, a picture like house that is drawn there. Once you click on it, it will give you, or let me share my screen here since I'm using a phone for better understanding. Just hold on, guys. Let me share my screen for you guys.
Okay.
So that you know what I'm talking about.
Someone's asking, can it be written? Yes, it can be written any time of the day. Can it be written any time of the day?
Yes, the logo can be written any time of the day. Are you guys seeing the screen now?
Yes, we can see the screen, sir.
It's okay. So now this is the Naira account. Now, like I said, they give you different accounts. This is pound, euro, USD, Naira. They give you Kenyan account, Uganda account, and Tanzania. So now, for you to fund your Naira account, you see here it's written account, something like a bank, you join like a bank. So if you click on it, it will give you your account details. So now here is my account details with Wema Bank, and your account name, account number, and bank name, Wema Bank. So all you just need to do is copy this account details, click here, copy, then do your transaction. Immediately the money is going to reflect into your Naira account. You understand? Now once the money has reflected into your Naira account, like these are most of the transactions I've done on my Pay account. These are most of the transactions I've done. 31,000, 40,000, you how to convert it. Now you come over here to convert. Click on this convert. Now, you're converting from Naira to USD because that's what you're going to make payment. So now this is on GBP, which is pound. So you click here to change it to USD. Now, let's assume you fund your account to 40,000 Naira. And you want to change it to USD for you to pay for Duolingo. Now, 40,000 Naira. Come back. This is what it's going to do. $24.21. Then you click on continue. It's not going to go because I don't have up to that sufficient wallet balance. So if you have up to 40K, once you click on continue, automatically this 24.21 cents is going to be in your USD account. Then you come here, check and verify. Once you click here, you will see it here that it's already in your USD account. So that's step 1. Now step 2 is you funding your card, your virtual card, before you can make payment. Now let's go to my virtual card. So you click on card, load up. Now this is my virtual card. You understand? And these are transactions. You can see I've made so many Duolingo transactions from payments that I've been doing. So click on add money. Now if you want cent, then you click here to type 24. You don't type 24.21, it won't work. Just type only 24. Then click continue. Your card is funded automatically and it will reflect here. Instead of 0.07 cents, you do 24.00. Then you're good to go to payment in Duolingo Test. You can be lucky at times. Duolingo can be 19.62. At times it can be $20. And thereabout, I think there's a time whereby it was one or so. It was up to $21. So there are times whereby you can be lucky the price, the rates can be down. That's why I tell you, most of all these banks, their rates are different. Just like on the 2nd of March, I made payment for the Duolingo and it was $20.67. So there are lots of things involved in it. And if you want to withdraw your money from your virtual card on Pay, it's possible. All you need to do is click on more. Then click on withdraw funds. Type the amount you want to withdraw. Now, take note, if you're withdrawing your money, $1 has to be left in the card. You cannot withdraw everything. $1 has to be left in the card. So if eventually you made your payment out of $24, if $1 was deducted for Duolingo, and you have like $3 left, so all you can withdraw from your virtual card is $2. So once you type it here, $2, 000. Okay? Yeah, that's $2. Then click on continue. Then you have to wait for 24 hours. After 24 hours, the money will going to reflect back to your USD account. It's going to reflect back over here. Then you can now be able to send. Even as it is showing in USD, you can send it directly like this to your Nigerian bank account by clicking on send. Send to a new. Then this one is on USD already. This is where your balance is. Then this second one, you have to change it to Naira because you're sending to a Nigerian account. This one Naira. Type the amount USD. That's $2, which will give you 3,000 Naira and thereabout. Then you come here to select your bank. Let me select any of my Nigerian banks. Access Bank, for example. Then input your account number. Then you have to hold on for it to confirm the name. Please, if it doesn't bring out your name, do not do the payment. Then description is optional. Click on continue. There is insufficient funds. So once you click on continue, follow the procedure. It's straightforward and simple. So
Wow.
That's about it.
Wow. You've done so much very well. It was very, very clear. So I believe, Mamodu, this is clear to you. Let's start rounding up. Please, Mr. Gift, for a failed transaction, what do you expect someone to do? How to pass a failed transaction with your card?
For a
failed transaction. There are situations whereby we have failed transaction in Duolingo Test, whereby you pay for Duolingo and at the end of the day, just for you to log in, discover that it's asking you to purchase again or buy now again. Now, situations like that, all you just need to do is, at times you make a few and it doesn't work. Sometimes last year I made citizens appeal for failed transaction. There was no refund.
Up to now?
All we just need to do is, there's no refund. All you need to do is make another payment.
Wow,
At
this
times,
is
Duolingo is
scary.
like that. This just happens to me. It happens to very close friend of mine as well. So Duolingo can be funny like that.
So what causes this failed transaction? Is it network or what? What should they be?
Maybe at times it's network from here in Nigeria, and at times I don't see that network. But a friend of mine who did thing happen is also in Finland. Will you tell me Finland is having poor network?
So sometimes it can just be one of the bad days in the business.
People have carried it.
I can't hear you.
Like Nigerians should say, your village people is following you.
Village people. Okay. You've really explained everything. Okay. Lastly, before we round up, can you just give us guidelines like don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this? Then we can call it a night or a afternoon, wherever you are.
When you want to do your Duolingo exam, these are the things you need to look forward to.
Please, we need your voice. You need to be audible.
If you want to do your Duolingo exam, these are the things you need to look for. Number one is you need your international passport or your NIN. Because before you start the exam, you have to take verification, whereby they will ask you to do the selfie and upload it. And that is one of the most difficult parts of Duolingo, because if you're taking a selfie with your international passport or your NIN, please, if your NIN is laminated, you have to look for ways to make it verified on Duolingo.
Don't use laminated NIN. NIN lamination.
Nowadays, lamination on all these kind of documents is not accepted anymore. The only thing lamination to protect documents. There are other ways to protect important documents like this. Because if you laminate it and you need it for a screening or scanning online, you won't be able to read the words that are on the NIN, and you won't be able to see your picture clearly, because the camera has to pass through the stage of that line, that laminating line before seeing your profile picture. And secondly, if you're using your passport, make sure that your room or wherever you're see that place is well brightened. There is no issue there. Just have that at the back of your mind, because if your room is not bright enough, then we have method to verifying that that's number one. Now, stage two is after you successfully verified your documents and you're about to start, Duolingo will show you on your screen, here are the do's and don'ts. Here are the rules and regulations of the Duolingo test. Now, number one, like I said before, when doing the Duolingo test, you have to be alone in the room. Yes. So doing the free practice test, your wife can be with you, your kids can be with you, your siblings, anybody can be with you. But perhaps you're doing the main exam itself. Perhaps you're doing the main exam itself. Nobody has to be with you, you have to be alone. Reason being because I said you're using a laptop and they are seeing you live. Even if you're not seeing them, they are seeing you live. So whatever mistake you make, it affects the result, and it will be written there in the result. The reason will be stated there. So when doing the Duolingo exam, or else is the practice test. Because doing practice test, you can do with anybody. But when doing the exam, please ensure you're alone. That's number one. Number two, do it in a more enlightened and private room. So wherever you're doing it in your living room, let there be enough ventilation there. That place shouldn't be dark. Most people do Duolingo at night and the fast, the reason is because there is always light. So for instance, whereby you want to do your exam at night, please, if you're in Nigeria, whereby we know we have 4 hours of light, make sure you have enough fuel in your gen that will power you for at least 1 hour 30 minutes max. That is the time. Duolingo is no more than that. I'll let you know you're the one that is fuel contact. Max is 1 hour 30 minutes. Yes. So make sure you have enough fuel in your gen. So then who advise you to cross NEPA on? You're gonna say there's light, let's just start. And peradventure NEPA takes the light. You dare not stand up for that because you fail the exam to stand up. You automatically fail the exam. So what will you now do? You dare not look left or right, tell someone else to switch on the gen. No problem. So just in the first position, just turn on that gen. You will finish the exam. You can now go and turn it off. You understand? Another thing is, make sure you have a good internet connection. For us here in Nigeria, internet connections are always a problem, whereby network can be frustrating at times, and it can be bad, at times it can be good. So please, make sure your internet connection is strong enough. If you know it is Glo that works perfectly well in your area and faster, subscribe to a Glo line and use it just for the exam. Just for us to be on the safe side. Make sure you have a very strong internet connection. Please put enough subscription. Don't put 100 MB. And you're expecting 100 MB to carry you all the way. You know you're using your hotspot in the laptop and it consumes more data. So subscribe enough. That'll be enough for you. So, and another thing is I've talked about internet connection, I've talked about being with bright clothes, I've talked about someone not being with you, I've talked about how to verify your ID, and the last one is time limit. Ensure you answer each of the questions before the time elapses. If you're able to keep this rule, just pass the Duolingo test. Duolingo is not that difficult.
Wow, thank you so much. Just to summarize everything you said for my audience to be able to get it, for probably for some that will be finding it very difficult to hear you. He said that these are the guidelines you must follow before writing the Duolingo test. One of them is don't do Duolingo in the night. Don't write your exam in the night. Even if you're going to write your exam at night, make sure that it is in a very, you have a bright, like there's a bright light in the room. Secondly, stay alone while writing the exam. You can be with your family, friends, and children when doing the practice, but once you are writing the main exam, endeavor to be alone. Endeavor to use a laptop, have a very good internet. Look for the internet that is very strong within your area and get it. Don't gamble it. Don't use an internet that is not strong. Subscribe enough data on it. The time limit for the Duolingo is 1 hour, 30 minutes limit. I guess that's what he said, if I'm right. It shouldn't be more than this. So power your gen. If you're going to be using gen, put enough fuel that would take care of this time limit, which is 1 hour 30 minutes. Then use your laptop. Then one thing I think he forgot to say, but he has said it. He said that don't use prediction. Turn off your prediction. Very important. This has cost someone writing the Duolingo test again. So you don't want your money to waste. You don't want to rewrite it. You don't want to pay again. Remove prediction, because you can't write an English speaking examination or test and you're using a prediction for it. Like, it is contradicting each other. So try as much as possible to not use prediction. So, sorry?
I want to add one more thing. Before you start your Duolingo test, once you've made payment and you click on, once you've made payment, that option that says buy now, you won't see it again, because the document has been made for you already. So what you will see on the right hand side of your laptop is Start Test. So once you click on Start Test, then tells you to download the Duolingo app on the desktop. So you have to download the Duolingo app on your desktop. It will install itself automatically. Then it will now start up for you to do the exam. But please, before you do any of this, if you have any of these apps on your laptop, Firefox, no, not Firefox, I mean any of these online courses apps like Udemy, Alison, Coursera, if you have any of these apps, please delete it. Like uninstall it for the sake of the exam.
Grammarly.
There are times whereby, yes, something like Grammarly, uninstall it for the sake of the exam. Canva, Corel Draw, any app that doesn't come together with your laptop, uninstall it. You're done with the exam, you cannot bring them back.
Please.
The reason is because all these apps will be running, but you don't know. So it should be written in your result that there is another running application, even while the Duolingo app is still running. So therefore, your result cannot be satisfied. So all these apps that you know that didn't come together with your laptop, uninstall them. That's number one. Number two, there are situations whereby some apps whereby you minimize them, you show it down to toolbar. You know, if you minimize some apps, you show down to toolbar, which means you can go back there to continue from where you stopped. You understand? Now, if you have anything minimized in your toolbar, close them up, click on it. The toolbar should be left empty. So, that's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gift. This was very insightful, I must say. Like, you've actually broke it down. And I believe that anyone that will watch this video most definitely would grab a lot of things from this video. And entering into the world of Duolingo, he's going to be entering like a professional writing the exam. So we didn't get you. You said something? Yeah, it will be very easy. Like, I don't think there is anything we didn't touch. So you need to now know when you want to write the exam. So you can apply for all these vocational courses. All these vocational courses, you can apply for it. And because you definitely need Duolingo to apply for these courses. So there are still some that is yet to come out. I think there are still some schools and some courses. Sorry? Yeah, by May. Some will be open by December. So take your time, save money, prepare, then go for it. That's just all I have to say. You cannot dream or you have passion why you've not tried. If you want to take a move, you must try. Even if you're going to fail, it's better to try than not to try at all. It's better to try and fail than not to try at all. I believe this video is going to set your pace to starting your career in moving to Finland, most importantly. Thank you very much, Mr. Gift. Mr. Gift, can you, for those people that want to contact you based on the Duolingo, personally, I am recommending him. I am more like wanting him, like since he's a professional, he can handle the payment. He's trusted. I am recommending him. You can go to him for your Duolingo, like if you are finding it difficult to make payments. So I want you to say your number. Like, can you call your number out so that they can hear you?
I'll give them the one that they can easily reach me.
Yes.
Because if I should talk to on a daily basis, they can help me reach me with that one. So I'll give them my other WhatsApp number. But that one is only on WhatsApp. It's not for direct call. You can only reach me with that one only on WhatsApp. Let me just call the number out.
Just be fast because we are out of time. It's past 10 here.
Number is 080.
080
Let me just use the country code for
Pl-
234
plus 234
94
plus 23494
234 80
plus 23480
94
94 68.
724.
Come again.
Plus 234
Plus 234
80
80
94
94
68
68
724.
6724.
Only on WhatsApp.
Okay, 6724. So you can just chat him so he can make the payment for you. Then we can continue discussing on how you can go about your trip or your registration from there. So just meet him, let him do the payment for you, and that will be fine. So for you here, I'll be saying a good night. Then, Mr. Gift, thank you for coming to my live. I must really say it was really insightful, and I appreciate your time, your 1 hour. I know you're a very busy person, and I say thank you very, very much for your time. God bless you. All right, bye. Good night. Take care.